The crypto circle has earned monstrous group consideration throughout the long term, with various computerized resources that have acquired excellencies to the arrangement of financial backers. One such altcoin that had astonished the space in the new past was Siacoin, which had paralyzed not one however numerous with its cost projections. Siacoin is one of the famous digital forms of money existing in the crypto space. It is a decentralized distributed storage stage got by blockchain innovation. The network invigorates underutilized hard drive limits all over the planet. Is it true that you are one of the many who are excited about putting resources into Siacoin, however far-fetched of its profits? Look no further as we decipher the conceivable value expectations of SC for 2022 and the years to come. Siacoin value expectation for Q4. On the off chance that the organization centers around improvements in building the local area, the client base could see an invigorating development. In such a case, the cost of the crypto resource could heighten to its limit of $0. Interestingly, the cost of Siacoin could plunge as low as $0. Closing, taking into account the bullish and negative focuses on the normal cost could settle at $0. SC value expectation for 2023. The crypto resource could zero in on settling weaknesses and endeavor towards decentralized capacity of records. This could assist with helping traffic and volumes to the organization, which could invigorate the projection of cost to its possible high of $0. In any case, factors like monetary emergency or administrative clampdown could bring the value down to $0. Progressively, obliged by a limited transfer speed, the typical cost could be at $0. Siacoin value expectation for 2024. In the event that creators of the Siacoin declare eminent selections and coordinated efforts, the cost could scale to a limit of 1 cent. Then again, on the off chance that the substantiates run the bulls, the cost of Siacoin could tumble down to at least $0 the finish of 2024. That being said, the absence of impulse could land the normal cost at $0. Siacoin value expectation for 2025. Toward the finish of 2025, Siacoin could give a more consistent and easy-to-use stage. Also, it would focus on upgrading its security. It could deliver its fresher renditions to improve clients. It would likewise focus on building the client base. Wherefore, the cost could hit a limit of 2 cents. On the disadvantage, the cost could tumble to 1 cent. Progressively, Siacoin could track down the center ground at 1 cent. Siacoin value forecast. Siacoin is flourishing to empower secure, trustless commercial center for distributed storage in which dealers can give admittance to their unutilized extra room. The altcoin gives off an impression of being unrivaled for the future points of view, as there are high possibilities of cost bobbing from the critical base help temporarily. Formed Siacoin cost expectation. The cost of the computerized resource could take off as high as $0 the finish of 2022. On the drawback, factors like negative analysis and liquidations could bring the value down to $0. What is Siacoin? Siacoin is a digital money that sudden spikes in demand for the JA organization, a decentralized distributed storage framework that allows anyone to lease spare hard drive space or utilize others' extra hard drive space to store records. The JA network is safer and cost proficient. Clients are permitted to use unused space on their hard drives. They will actually want to lease it in JA and acquire compensations from it as Siacoins. Siacoin was established by David Vorick and Luke Champagne of Indistinct Consolidation. Siacoin offers protected capacity exchanges with savvy contracts which are more dependable and reasonable. According to the SC's white paper, the point of JA is to counter the difficulties in existing stockpiling arrangements. SC uses a double symbolic framework, Siacoin and Siafunds. The really utility badge of the organization is Siacoin. There is no restriction set for Siacoin mining. The compensation for the main block mined was 300k JA tokens, which will diminish to 30k Siacoins per block after some time. Essential examination. The organization views itself as being in direct rivalry with presumed distributed storage suppliers like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. As JA displays decentralized nature, it can give sensible capacity rates. Records put away on the JA network are partitioned into 30 scrambled portions, with each fragment transferred to an extraordinary host for overt repetitiveness. The agreements among uploaders and hosts are put away on JA's blockchain and authorized utilizing brilliant agreements. Siacoin goes about as the method of payment on the blockchain. Skynet, the organization behind JA and Siacoin, has reported various items based on top of the JA organization, counting JA Stream, a cloud-based media streaming application, and the Skynet organization, its lead content conveyance and record-sharing organization. The organization has raised subsidizing and allows from rumored associations like Bain Capital Endeavors, Worldview, and Blockchain. Furthermore, Every capacity-related exchange on the SHA network is dependent upon a 3.9% expense, which is dispersed to holders of the organization's subsequent digital money, Siacoin, with Skynet holding around 85% of all Siacoin. Verifiable value opinions. 2015. Siacoin entered the crypto market toward the finish of August 2015 with its cost exchanging at $0. The value figured out how to stay stable all through the year with specific varieties and kept on being in similar pattern for a considerable length of time. 2017. From the finish of April 2017, the cost had a minor change as Siacoin was exchanging at $0. The cost emphatically rose to 1 cent toward the finish of June 2017. What's more, further plunged to $0 the start of November 2017. Later on, the cost moved vertical and Siacoin arrived at the cost of 2 cents toward the finish of 2017. 2018. Siacoin entered the year 2018 with a cost of 3 cents. Emphatically, the value rose to 9 cents by early January. Siacoin hit 11 cents to record its new all-time high. Afterward, the value began to fluctuate. Siacoin figured out how to be in the scope of 2 cents in the period of February. Later, the value began to recuperate as it came to 2 cents by early May, as Siacoin got recorded in the crypto trade stage Binance. Further, the value kept on plunging. Toward the finish of 2018, Siacoin was exchanging at $0. 2019. Siacoin began to exchange at the cost of $0. 2019. The cost stayed stable with specific varieties consistently. At the finish of 2019, Siacoin was exchanging at $0. 2020. Siacoin began the year 2020 with a negative pattern as the cost was at a stake of $0 the beginning of January. Later, the cost came to $0 February's end. Siacoin again declined to $0 mid-walk as the accident of crypto market because of the coronavirus episode. Later, Siacoin achieved its obstruction level by coming to $0 early September. Further, the value began to fall. Siacoin exchanged somewhere in the range of $0 the rest of November. Toward the finish of 2020, Siacoin exchanged at $0. 2021. With certain enhancements, Siacoin exchanged at the cost of $0 January. In walk, the resource figured out how to create a 2-year high at 6 cents. However, bulls neglected to convey the cost activity as long as possible. Further, the resource has dove to help of 1 cent attributable to the May showcase crash, as C-cost has neglected to ascend to the assumptions. Nonetheless, with specific variances, the symbolic rose up to 2 cents on November 29. While it was gradually recapturing its bullish force, the market slumped of the cost of 1 cent. Is Siacoin an ERC20 token? No, Siacoin isn't an ERC20 token as it deals with its own organization, SHA. Is it worth putting resources into Siacoin? Indeed, it merits putting resources into Siacoin in the event that you seek secure your assets as long as possible. Where might I at any point exchange Siacoin? Siacoin is accessible for exchange across trades like Binance, Kraken, Huobi, and Upbit, among others. How high will Siacoin go in 2022? The cost of Siacoin could flood as high as $0 the finish of 2022.